This is cold. It's already chest deep. It is flooding. Okay, I just walked outside, and for the first time this week, it's not like actually raining. It's kind of sprinkling, which I'm okay with. I'm not really okay with it because I don't want to do this when it's raining, but I'm gonna do it while it's sprinkling because it's about to drive me insane. I got a new to me toy. It's something I've wanted for a while, and I'm super excited about it. It's in this box. I'm trying not to let y'all see. Okay, it's in this box. It has not been set up yet. I have not got to lay in it yet. I'm about to go steal some carabiners out of my car to use on the ends of it. And I'm not telling you what it is yet. You have to wait until it's set up, because this anticipation's been killing me. It's not fair to give you guys a jump on it. Into the hippie wagon we go. I'm gonna stop recording because this might take me a minute. I haven't cleaned the car out since our last camping trip. It's gonna be a mess in here. So of course, I get in the car, steal a couple of carabiners. I actually hijacked these off of, I can't think of the name of it. Oh, my Hennessy double layer. I tried to do the hack where you do normal tree straps or whatever around the tree, hook carabiner on with 2 climbing rings on it, and then you just loop the cordage that you normally have to do a bunch of knots into through the climbing rings. And either the climbing rings I picked sucked. There's a yellow jacket trying to eat me. Either the climbing rings I picked sucked, or I'm not doing something right, or the whole idea just sucked. I don't know, but it didn't work. And I just realized that I had a patch. I don't know what it's from. It just kind of popped up. So I think it's letting up now. I'm gonna go back to the back of the yard where my 2 whole trees are that I had to cut down giant brush piles so I could hang between. We're gonna set this thing up. So there's the carabiners. Now, if you'll notice something already, there's the buckle suspension. It splits. Some of you that know hammocks will know why it splits. I haven't put the poles in yet, but I can't get it spread right now. It's a bridge hammock. It's actually a Warbonnet ridgerunner. The saddlebags are here. I actually did it backwards, so the zipper's on the other side. I need to mark my head in and stuff. And this one is a double layer. I'm gonna get the poles in and then really show y'all what's. All right, I'm gonna try to hold my phone in my mouth and do this because I forgot my tripod at the house. I'm not gonna walk all the way back up there. So I hope y'all get a good angle on this. If not, I'm sorry. It's as easy as that. You just slide it in. So let's set that up for a second. All right, and the other end of the pole is a 3-piece. Now, these are pretty easy to tell apart. The diameter, there's a pretty big difference in diameter. So if you, where this slots in the middle, those opposing pieces are actually the same length, but on the foot end, you just pop it into each side. On the head end, it's a little different. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in about 2 seconds. Hopefully I can get a good angle of my mouth again. So there is a loop that you have to put it through in the middle. And then you hook in, set it. And then hook the other end in. So, and you saw how low it was a minute ago, and just putting the bars in. I mean, this thing's at chest level now, so I've got to drop it down significantly to get it where I can sit in it. I mean, this thing, it's literally like, yeah. it's chest level. So putting the bars in raises up quite a bit. I'm getting used to these buckles right now. I haven't quite figured out the loosening aspect. Tightening them is simple. You just pull the loose end and it tightens them right up. Loosening is apparently not that easy. I'm gonna get this dropped down to usable height and then we'll be back. I got it dropped down some. What I actually did was I took where I attached them at and dropped them down. I couldn't really figure out the, I need to bring it down a little more, I think. But I couldn't get my dang buckles to loosen. So that's how that went. Which you're supposed to have a less inclined strappage going on anyways. So that works out fine. But here's how you get the bug net up, because there is no ridge line in this one. This is not one of those style bridge hammocks. There's a stretchy cord on the foot end. You can just come up and clip it here. If I can clip it there, and it pulls it up a little bit, not a whole lot. All right, on your head end, they actually say to go completely around the tree above you. I could see being a thing if it's close enough. But my tree is not close enough. So what I'm just gonna do, just for, you know, quick setup and go, so it'd be nice if you get it up higher than the strap, it's, you know, way up and out of your face. You got plenty of room. What I'm gonna do, just because I'm just kind of filming this right now, is I'm gonna hook it the same place I did the foot in, just onto my strap here, and I'm just gonna tighten it up. Well, I mean, it got it up enough where it won't be in my face. Should have room in here. Tree limb falling. So, alright. Now they say these are a little less stable than normal hammocks. So I'm kind of interested to see how this first sits. Should do is take the bug net off. That's the other thing on this hammock. Your bug net is removable. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna have to put the phone down to do this. This is gonna take two hands to get in and out of it. Sorry, gentlemen, watch. What's crazy is, definitely gonna have to get used to setting this up, because I sat in it. I'm pretty close to the ground right now, which is where I like my hammocks. I'm gonna take my shoes off. I'm gonna get turned around here. Hopefully I don't hit the ground during this. Or flip out. Alright, and you use the sides to adjust yourself. Definitely see what they're talking about with the less stability, but when they say this is a lay flat hammock, this is a lay flat hammock. I'm perfectly flat right here. Your saddlebags are on the sides, so you can get in there and get stuff. Let's take this bug net up. Ooh. I definitely shouldn't have put that around the corner right there. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta get used to the wobbliness. It's just a little smidge. Yeah. So the teetering's gonna be something I gotta get used to, apparently. But other than that, this thing's really comfortable. The bug net's up. I can chill. Centered again. Yeah, I can sleep in this. Just gotta remember not to flop around a lot. I could definitely see you rolling out of this thing if you're someone who tosses and turns. Which I actually kind of do. But it's more, I don't know, I'll turn around here. I mean, I'm flat. And I can spread out and, you know, like this. I mean, I probably actually need to tighten it up a little. Might be what's going on right now. But let's see if we can lay on our side here. Another thing is you want to grab these reinforced areas if you go to move yourself. You don't want to grab your spreader bars because it'll damage them. Okay. You want to be in the middle if you're going to lay on this side, apparently. Oh yeah. So side sleeping is totally doable. And I mentioned it's a double layer. The reason I wanted a double layer is same reason with my Hennessy. I have, in the Hennessy, it comes with a foam insulated pad. With this one, I wanted to run an inflatable pad instead of an underquilt for most of the year. Now, in cold weather, I am going to purchase the Lynx underquilt so that I can use it for colder trips. It's expensive. It's not cheap. I think you can get by with using normal underquilts on these, but I want something that's specific and made for it if I'm gonna do it. But other than, I'm gonna have to fiddle with it and get some experience. I think it's gonna take time in this to get used to it, and that's just all there is to it. Which I'm sure is anybody who switched from a gather into a bridge, it's probably that way. And I've always camped in gatherings. And before y'all ask, no, my dream hammock is not for sale. I'm not selling my baby. I just wanted to try something different and see what was out there. And I can almost, even with how I rigged that bug net, I can almost sit up without it hitting my head. That's the wobbly everybody talks about. Okay, let's try that. All right, yeah, so if you go to sit up in here and you want to sit up, if your legs are straight, it feels teetery. If you just bend one leg, it's fine. It doesn't feel all freaky. So, which apparently goes when you're laying in it too, because right now I don't feel. I wonder why that is. If I scoot more ahead, yeah. Okay, yeah. So let's figure something out. The more towards your head end you are, the more stable it is. I guess because it's wider at that end. Because, like, that's rolled over no problem right there. I guess because I'm so short. I wanted to scoot kind of near the foot end, then I don't need to do that apparently. But this thing's comfy. This is nice. It's not gonna be great for when it's hot though. I can tell you that much, because it being double layer, it's not gonna breathe as good as like a single layer hammock. Like right now, I'm cooking pretty good. I would probably, if I was gonna sit out here and chill, I'd take the bug net off. I'll show y'all that. This bug net does actually come off. So you can pull it off and lounge if so desired. And the previous owner did something that I was gonna do anyways. I'm so glad he did it. Leave this zipper. He put pull cord on the zipper. That way if you're laying down here, boom, you're closed up. Which when getting in, you gotta really, all right, leg, sit up. That boy needs to go on a diet. That's what that grunt was. And filming a lot for this. I'm gonna have to trim most of this out. Like 10 minutes on this one clip. All right, so as far as removing the bug net, it is as easy as, all right, maybe I should have unclicked it first before I started recording. All right, got that side unclipped. Unclip the foot end here. Lay it up. All right, so on this side, go down to here. Get it around the corner. I'll go ahead and chunk this cord into the pocket. And I'll tell you what pocket here in a second. So we're just gonna reach across here and do the net. I went all the way around. Then down to that corner with it too. What we're gonna do, really, you should probably roll it. I'm not gonna be able to film and do that, so I'm gonna roll it and then I'll be right back. All right, so it's mostly rolled. We're going back to the mouth mount. What you do, there's a pocket in the end. And you stuff it down in there. Like it owes you money. Oh God, I ain't getting out of angle for crap. You stuff it down in his pocket on the end like it owes you money. You just manhandle it in there. And you got little straps you can tie off if you want to. But I'm only gonna have it in there for a second. I pulled the head end up a little bit, tightened it up. This brought this up. What are you? It's an ant, dead ant. This brought this up a little bit, like waist height, which this is a very large gap that I've got this thing hanging at. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna get back in it. So the bug net off, you can use this as a chair. Like I'm kicked back right now, like relaxing. Just get in it, but you know, I'm gonna take my shoes off first. But I have this where I like it, where my knees are 90-degree angle when I'm getting in and out. I got bad knees. Well, one's bad, the other one's really good. One's really good, the other one's caught a whole bunch of kicks. So, then we'll scoot up to the head end. Yeah, that's what it needed. It just needed to be pulled a little tighter. So, once you've got this thing set right, it's actually really, really not that bad. Like, I'm all the way over to the side, and I mean, say I had a cook set down here. It's my boot. So I had a cook set down here. I could reach over and in bed and make my breakfast, dinner, whatever. If you were being lazy and didn't want to get up. So, I'll get you up here where I ain't got the double chin. So, yeah. That's my first impressions with it. I'm not getting any shoulder squeeze, like, at all. And I'm not a big dude, but I'm stocky, if that makes any sense. Like, I have to wear large shirts because of my shoulders, and I'm freaking 5'9". Makes no sense. But, ow, I just caught something in my eye. So, anyways, this is general. There's like a pocket thing up here, too. That's cool. You can stash some stuff right above your head. Like throw your phone or whatever in there. Oh, that's the other thing. The saddlebags are on both sides. So you have a big, and it's deep, but it's not so deep that you can't easily reach to it. A little bit of poly shore there. Inbreeders. So anyways, yeah, that's North Georgia for you. I hope the video picked up all that. But anyways, I'm gonna take this thing down before another round of rain comes, because I know it's coming.